when you do online dating, there's nothing worse than receiving a message saying hi. Well, what did she say? Hi.
Wait, did I message you first?
Yeah, but it was like hi.
Oh, okay.
So you started to talk online, and then
I started to talk online because before I've only ever dated black men.
Okay, girl, come with the juice. Come on, girl.
I literally black men was it for me. That was totally it. I've never dated outside my race, so it was something completely different. And I just thought, do you know what? Give it a go. And then we started chatting. He was quite funny. And then on the day of the date, he messaged, and I was like, "How tall are you again?" Because I'm 6 foot. And he was like, "Oh, I'm 5'3". And I was like, Mum, I'm not going. My mum was like, Natalie, you can't do that to the man. So I was like, fine, I'll go meet up and just, do you know what I mean, have a tea and leave. But anyway, I turned up and he was 6'3", so it was another little joke.
But I want to address something, because someone said on there they would never give up on a black man. She never said she doesn't want to date black men. She's just saying that this was someone new and she dated him and he came with intention. She never dissed anybody. She just said that's who her energy was. Do you know what I mean? And there's nothing wrong with that. That's fine to say that. So I want to address that. So
it just so happened, Natalie. It just so happened he messaged me, and
it did just happen. But also just on that, we're quite open, aren't we? And like, because I love my culture and I love where I'm from and I love my people, and we speak quite openly about all those sorts of things, and
and I think
how I feel in terms.
I would say that you're with the white guy. I think, well, I know you're very pro-black. You're proud of who you are and represent the culture, So
100%. And realistically, in some senses, my 100% ideal would be to be with somebody that's black. But this is something that just happened and we got on, and
sometimes it seems like it's more about not necessarily skin color but the cultural understanding. So if you are both from different cultures, if you're taking the time out to understand each other's culture, that in itself shows the respect and the love for the person. That's what you can grow on it. And evidently we can see, to me, it's like I just see a couple and you've got some kind of energy. There's a good vibe between you two, a connection.
I think it's always been. It
has, and it feels like, well, to me anyway, it feels like we've not been together for that long. It just still feels fresh, but we've been together 5.5 years now.
Wow.
Yeah.
Can I ask Yang, is that the first black woman that you've dated?
First one.
Told you.
No, it's this second one. There was a woman, I had seen her 3 times and she was really nice, but then I met it was nothing serious. Then I met Natalie and I thought that she was, we had one date, and on the way back home on the train I just knew that she was special. So
on the way back on the train, he knew she was special. Someone commented up on here saying, "Sis, you see how you could have missed your blessing because of height." Do you understand what I'm saying? You went because he said it was 5, and you would have missed your all little 6.3 glass of milk.
I know. It's so true. I have to thank my mum.
Big up, money. Big up. So 5 years. Do you live together?
Yeah.
Do you have children?
Not yet. I think we'll start working on it soon.
Think soon.
How soon? When did you know? When did you confirm that this is a relationship?
Well, we moved in together quite quickly, didn't we?
I think 6 months.
After 6 months, we moved in.
Really?
Yeah, because you know what? I might be wrong, but I always say to people, you know, it's easy when you date each other but live separate. It's like, you know, I would always say, you know, I would always say, look, you're with someone, let's say for 2 years, you live separate, but then after 2 years you move in together, and 6 months later or 3 months later you can't stand each other. So that means you've lost 2 years of your life, you know?
Yeah.
How old are you both? How old?
33.
32. I had to think then. I'm 32, you're 33. Nearly 33.
Nearly 33, yeah.
So let's get to the juice, Natalie and Yang. Let's get to the juice. 1 second, hold on.
Okay, what do you want to know?
So how long did you wait before the cooking?
How long was it?
I would say probably
a month.
Because I lived like, at that time I lived an hour away from you, so we would see each other for like three times a week.
So wait, you're not dropping some. So you met online, okay?
Yeah.
You went for something different. He said he knew you was the one by the time he was on the train after the first day. You moved in after 6 months, but before you moved in, he lived an hour away from you and still made time.
Yeah. And actually, when you moved here, we didn't have a place straight away, so he ended up moving in with my dad. And I was living at home with my mum still.
And you know what? That was the best time, because Natalie's dad, he's the coolest guy. So, you know, it was like, holiday. I only stayed there for 3 weeks, but I was great 3 weeks.
To be honest, I think he wants to move back in with my dad.
How would you if I could? It was easy. It was nice.
Natalie, how was your family when you said, "Oh, this is the person I'm meeting and I'm dating," and he wasn't a black man? How did they receive that?
Yeah, I think they were just, as long as I was happy and he was treating me right, they were fine. And also how they met, I think it was like basically my grandma was passing away, and I was at his house, which was an hour away at the time.
Yeah.
And I got a phone call. So I was like, gosh, you know what it's like in black families, you go to, well, she was in nursing home at the time, and we were all there. Yeah, so I was like, I've got to go. And he was like, well, I'll come with you. And then I was like, but my whole family's going to be there, literally. And he was like, I don't mind, I'm coming. So then literally that was the first time he met everybody.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't easy though, because like I was there on my own, there were like 10 people, 15 people. Like,
there was probably about 20 of us.
Loads.
And then this little white guy.
Do you know what's so beautiful in that? Take away anything about, both different cultures or whatever. In that moment, I feel this. In that moment, he was what you would depict as being my partner. You was in a vulnerable situation, an hour and a half away from somewhere where your nan, God rest her soul, was passing away. You was in a vulnerable state, emotionally, physically. And no matter what, he said, I am coming with you. To me, that is the basis of like partnership.
Yeah, definitely.
And that's what your family saw.
Yeah, 100%, like 100%. He's got my back 100%, and I've got his. Yeah, and
I know. I always say that to my friends or my family. I know that you would do anything for me, anything. Yeah. You're always there, and you always support me at whatever I do.
Yeah, and it's vice versa. It's the same. Yeah. It's the same.
It's so
I was nervous meeting his family.
What was it like with your family meeting Natalie?
Do you know what? I think it was alright. Obviously, there's a language barrier, so that's always like hard, because I think my brother, he's cool because he speaks English, but my parents, they're different generation, so they love Natalie, but I'm sure that my mom, she would really get on with you well if she could speak the same language, But it is what it is. But my dad.
But the vibes the vibes are just nice, and I can just sense, do you know what I mean? And I can just tell. It's almost like we can't speak the same language, but we're speaking the same energy.
Especially my dad, because he's a joker.
Yeah, he's very funny. He made me laugh loads, and I don't even know like what he was saying. Language, so. All he could say is beer.
That's why he and your dad got on so well. So you guys, what? So you said you waited a month until you gave up.
Yeah.
And was it just spontaneous, or did you just feel? Was you already in love? Like, where was you both emotionally? Yeah, Jan, okay. You go,
Jan. You know, it wasn't like we wanted to wait a month or 2 months or a week. It just so happened that, you know, we would see each other 3 times, twice a week. And then I went back to Czech Republic to see my family for, you know, for like a week or, for like a week. And then you picked me up from the airport because I had to, go to a different airport, which was like quite away. So you picked me up, and then we went to mine, and then it happened because, we just, you know, missed each other for a week and just were happy with each other and see, you know, we were happy to see each other after a week, and it just so happened. It was like natural, just you know,
it just naturally happened.
Just naturally happened. What advice would you give to, you know, single people out there? You know, people that maybe just got into a relationship, maybe other interracial couples, or maybe just people. Like, fortunately, we have to still break things down by how we look. Unfortunately, that's how society is. But just as a couple that connect, and we can see it, we'd be lying if we'd say we can't see the energy between you. Like, what advice would you give to knowing, like, you know what, I'm gonna pursue this, or this is how it is, or this is how the relationship grows? What advice would you give?
I would always say, don't try to change each other, just try to understand and learn. And I think that's it. You know, you're two different people. It's easy to live on your own and be single because you do things you want to do, and, you know, just try to respect each other and understand each other. But like I said, don't try to change each other. We see there's always like a, you know,
compromise.
Yeah, compromise. So you can always improve and learn from each other, but don't be like, I want you to be this way because whatever.
Yeah.
You know, you are who you are, and so is the other person, and you just have to meet somewhere
in the middle.
In the middle,
And I would just probably say communication, definitely.
Definitely.
Always just be open and honest of how you feel. It's always better to say the truth in situations and then work through it, I think, isn't it?
Yeah.
Say the truth in the situation and then work through it, even if sometimes the truth is difficult.
Yeah, definitely.
About anything and try to work through it like that.
Yeah.
Because you always said to me, don't lie and just say how things are.
Exactly.
Yeah. So thank you.
I just love the way you both look at each other when one's gonna say, like, it's just so
Thank you, Judi.
Thank you for having us.
And well done on the show. You was amazing.
Thank you so much. Just let me know when the wedding is, yeah?
Yeah, we will do.
Yes,
we will do.
Much love to you, babies.
Bye.
Thank you for having us. Bye.
Bye.
Oh man, what is this? What a lovely couple. My guy likes his fluffies as well. Yeah. What a lovely. I just love how she was rocking her doodle-plats. Yes, man, I know. What a lovely. Kashan, are you up here, Kashan? Everyone keeps saying I'm low. Am I low? Let me try and see where Mr. Kashan is. Because where is he? Hold on. Oh, tell me where is he? Hold on. Kashan, if you're up here, see if I can find him. Oh, hopefully he'll come back. I'm trying to find this brother. I hope he's back. Let's get him back. Who's next? Okay. Kashan, if you are on here, please. Everyone keeps saying my volume is low. request me. Yes, Judy, you're low. Is it? Hold on. Is that better? I don't know what this is here. Is that better? What? I didn't even ask. Judy, you discussed labeled names about weight on loose women today. Must say fluffy, skinny, etc. I'm a fluffy, so I don't know. I don't even know what to say. I am so trying to find. Let's go. How long did you wait? How long did you wait? This one, but turn your phone volume up, guys. I have turned mine. Hello. Hello.
Huh?
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
No. Oh my god! I thought you were alive.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, she's taking a message. I didn't realise. Oh my god, hi Judy.
Hello, how are you?
Oh my god, I'm like shocked. I was like sending a message. I didn't even realise. Oh my god, I'm good.
I saw the request, so I picked you, baby.
Oh my god, look at my bad hair. Oh my
god,
I'm not in a couple.
About?
Oh babe, I'm literally not in a couple though. I know it's couple hour.
No, it doesn't matter.
Oh, I can't believe this. I was just saying to my friend, I feel like really emotional today, but like in a good way.
Really? Why'd you feel emotional today, baby?
I think it's those two couples.
Judy. I'm at my friend's house.
I've been her best friend for like 15 years.
Hi, baby.
And yeah, I've been her best friend for like 15 years. And she's been in and out of relationships now and again. And she needs to get in a relationship. I've been with my partner 11 years.
Oh my god, I can't believe this.
You've been
I
with
thought
your
you were lying.
11 years.
11 years.
And the thing is, babes, let's get your names. What's your name, best friend?
Oh, Grant.
And what's your sister's your name here, sister sweetheart?
I'm Shanice.
Shanice, the thing is, do you say Grant, yeah?
Yeah.
She's come on. She's saying she said, and all, but you look stunning. You've got clear, beautiful skin.
No, what happened? Hello?
Your skin is beautiful. I don't understand.
Oh my god, I can't hear you.
Somebody called.
Hello? Hello?
You're really live. Am I coming out? What?
The year bit.
Oh wait, hold on. We're literally watching you on the TV.
You was?
I can't believe this. Right, hello?
So what are you looking for, sweetheart?
Well, we can't hear you.
Somebody just called her.
Someone just called me. My phone it's gone a bit crazy.
Someone just
called you. I can't
actually
hear her. Like, imagine.
Can you hear me now?
Not really.
Okay, hang up. Request me again.
Okay. All right, bye.
Let me go to her again. I don't know what happened there. Why? I need to get to why she's so she's a gorgeous girl. Like what's going on there? Let's go back to her. Come on, girl, request me back. Where are you? Don't try and disappear. Request me back. The lady who just was on. Request me back. She's starstruck, but there she is, she's back. Let's go to her. Let's go. I just saw it come up. Yep, I see you, girl. Wait, why have you disappeared? What the hell? She's disappeared again. I don't know what happened here. Why has she disappeared? Oh, wait. I see her. There she is. Let's go. Let's get her. Let's get her back on. Kashan, where are you? Where is the brother?
Yeah, hello?
Is that better, my darling?
Much better.
Right, so we need to get to the bottom of this because you look absolutely fine. Your skin's flawless. Your hair's wrapped up.
Thank you.
I don't know what that's all about. Are you single? Grant saying that he's had his man, oh, not man, I don't know, he's had his partner.
Yeah, it's a man. It's a man. It's a man.
Yeah, so basically, it's not lack of confidence. I know what I want. Do you know what I mean? It's just that I feel like I just haven't met the right person. Like, that's what it is. Like, you meet people and you're just not like compatible with that person. Do you know what I mean? So literally it's just like, oh, he's amazing, he is. But yeah, so I know what I want and I'm just not settling. Before I've kind of settled. Do you know what I mean? And I just feel like I don't need to do that anymore. Like,
what
do
was
you know
you
what I mean?
settling before? What was you getting before?
Oh my God, just like time wasters, pretty much. Literally, a lot of the time, like time wasters is absolutely assholes, pretty much in nice context.
Assholes,
Pretty much, yeah.
So the last
like,
situation you was in, yeah,
mm-hmm.
did you wait long before you gave the cookie?
Yeah, I waited quite a while in order for him to get the cookie. Like I don't want to put all our business out there, but like but yeah, I did wait. I did wait like a while before anything obviously happened.
Is that your natural go-to to wait, or do you feel like people should take opportunity and get the thing, or do just
obviously some situations you can meet someone and like it depends on how long you've been talking to that person. If you've been talking to that person for quite some time and the energy and everything's all right, like you can, if you speak to someone like every day and on the phone and texting and stuff like that, sometimes it feels like you know that person much longer than obviously than you have known that person, if I'm making sense, pretty much. So
people say what's a while?
A while can be like a month before anything.
Yeah.
Like sometimes I am a busy person, so like, and obviously I play on that as well. You gotta be mean to keep them keen, I suppose, in a sense, because you can't always make yourself seem available and all that kind of stuff, because then, you know, not really much is going on.
So what are you looking for now?
I'm actually looking for someone that I want to be in a relationship with. Do you know what I mean? No games, no bullshit.
No
like
games,
I'm just
no
real.
bullshit, sis.
Yeah,
no
correct.
games.
Yeah, career driven. Like I know what I want. Do you know what I mean? I'm not settling no more.
Too much time with idiots.
Can I just read this? Coco Curve said, I find it hard to wait because I need to know if you can handle the ting. If you can't, next, ain't trying to have rubbish Willie on the regular. If it's not Big Daddy energy, I don't want ya. Woo.
But then at the same time, with that, I understand what Coco's saying, but at the same time, you can, I don't know, it's like some guys, they give the big boy energy, they give the small boy energy, and do you know what I mean? It's still going to be a bit pants, if that makes sense. So
and I
either
suppose
way,
you can have, like, for me, I think the big boy energy is about, for me at the moment, this.
Yeah.
Do you get?
I dated someone. Yeah, it's just
even if they got the big boy energy, if you ain't got that, even if they got the big boy energy down there, after you get the big boy energy thing for a little 45 minutes or so, you're gonna be like.
And half of the time they even got the big things down there anyway, so we move on with that. Do you know what I mean? All talk and action. Do better, babes. That's what I say. Do you know?
So you want someone that's not a time waster, no bullshit, consistent.
Yeah. Like, and I don't think nowadays like communication is a really big thing. Like, so I just don't understand why people are so scared to communicate. Everyone's saying that, oh, they want this, they want that, but most times when it's actually presented, they just back away. Like, what are we doing out here? Like, I'm very old school with my morals. Do you know what I mean? Like, I like the whole fact, like, it's quarantine right now. Obviously, it's lifted kind of thing. But, like, in this situation, our new norm is not the new norm anymore. So if you're going to be talking to someone, like, if you got FaceTime, I got FaceTime, you got WhatsApp, I got WhatsApp, whatever.
Yeah.
Like, we should be creative, have fun. Do you know what I mean? And it's not always about sex. I want to know, like, you're you got aspirations and stuff like that. What's really going on? And then when you know about that kind of stuff, sex can be very powerful even more because it heightens your connection more with that person. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's what I think.
I'm so glad you get to say this to somebody else because I've heard this so much.
What's Grant saying? Grant, what's going on?
No, I just say, like I said, she's been my friend for 15 years, and not the amount of people, but like the guys she has dated or seen before, all I hear is sort of the bad side, and I'm just ready for her to be in a relationship. Like, I've been with my partner 11 years. I want a double date. She is the kindest person I know. Like, we're friends for 15 years. I know her inside and out. It's her time. I want her to have her time. I've had mine. She loves my partner just as much as she loves me. Her family loves like him as well. So it's like a second family.
Yeah.
I just wish, if I was straight, then I think we'd be together, I think. But I'm not. She needs somebody. I'm the biggest hype person. I want her to be happy.
Yeah.
I'm ready for her to be happy.
Listen, our love is real.
I love that. Someone said, Cass, I just love that. Like, everyone needs a grant, you know? Someone said, have you tried online dating?
Oh
yes.
my God. Yeah, I've tried
her
it.
Her quarantine thing, it was going good. And then my friend unfortunately woke up being blocked and deleted.
Yeah.
It was going well. No, it was. And she got in her feelings.
So imagine this what I'm saying. So imagine.
You have to tell her.
All right, okay. You put the tea out there. So let me. All right. So basically, we had a lot of things in common.
Babe, don't worry about your tea. I'm a single mom. Like, come on, like, we chat to people.
Okay, right. So I'm gonna be honest. So we started talking, had a lot of things in common, everything like that, and everything went really well. And I think maybe because we spoke all the time, and I'm very creative. Like, I like spontaneous, new things, trying to make things fun. And I want to get to know the person. Like, going on dates and going on cinema and stuff, that's dead to me because we ain't talking. Do you understand? I don't know nothing about you other than you may like this film, you may like the snacks that you're eating. All them things there. Do you know what I mean? That's dead at it. Done. And pretty much. And it was just like, speaking, and then he just seems like a bit of a yes man, and I don't know, maybe because I was a bit like not dominant but like leading the whole of the conversation. Yeah, I knew what I wanted, and he was like stalling kind of thing. And I said, like, basically the conversations come like Jacob Cracker, so I thought I need to try and tell him in a nice way, and I thought that was a nice way. And then from that,
if you're in the middle of a pandemic and quarantine, and brother, you don't know what you want, you're wasting your time.
Well, that's it, babe. So it, you know, like I said, my friend said, I was in my feelings about it, but I moved on, and I'm still, you know, getting out there.
Well, I don't know if you heard what MJ said last week about we have to look at sometimes the kind of men you attract. I think the men that I attract now, you know, is so different to the men I attracted before. And MJ was talking about the healing process and having to look at what you've missed or what has happened in your life, why you attract these particular kind of men. So it's about that energy. I'm blessed to know, you know, to speak to some amazing men, and you know, you've got to look at maybe why you attract those kind of men.
And I can't lie, obviously quarantine had me and my, obviously reflecting on certain things that I'm doing and realized that I've got to change that, you know. Obviously sometimes to new people I may seem very like shy and timid and stuff like that, but obviously it's me trying to understand the person, because not everyone will understand some people's personality. Like for my birthday, I thought I always wanted to do like new things and fun things. I basically did like a
it's like a new
body paint experience.
Really?
And I'm a fluffy.
What was that, girl?
It was fun. Like, you know, I thought it's my birthday. I don't really want to go out. It's gonna be all dead out there on the streets. So I thought, you know what? I'm all about body positivity, uplifting myself. Oh, like, so I know one girl, she's like into art and stuff like that. And she was looking for a model, and I put myself forward to be painted, basically. Nude. Literally, just like my underwear. holding my breast, and yeah, like literally,
I
yeah.
I love that, and I think that's, you know, them kind of things like you say, spontaneity and that energy. That's the kind of energy you want from a partner. I think there's nothing more attractive than someone that can say, "Oh, babe, should we just do this?" And you'll be like,
Yeah.
And they'll be like, "I've got you. Come on, let's do it. Why not? Let's live. Let's live." Like, and can bring something to the table, make you think more about yourself, elevate your life, encourage you. Like, I think when you meet people like that, someone said it the other day. I can't remember what couple it is, but if they can, I know it sounds like the basic, but I mean, make you laugh.
Yeah.
I think we get so caught up in all the expectations and where it's supposed to take us and how it's supposed to look, like what the other couple saying, don't watch anybody else, that we forget the basis, because when everything is taken away, God forbid, whether that's money, material stuff, all you're going to have is you and them.
Well, that's what I've always turned around and said. Like, to be honest with you, people like live outside their mean, but like what does materialistic stuff actually mean? Like, back in the days, our grandparents never had those stuff. So all they had was their self. Do you know what I mean? If they just had like a packet of cream biscuits, do you know what I mean? They will have a whale of a time with them biscuits and maybe some water because they didn't have money for tea. Do you know what I mean? All that kind of stuff. And that's all I'm looking for. So,
you see why she needs a boyfriend.
Can I say something? Someone asked, "Are you socially distanced?" They don't need to social distance because they're each other's bubble partners.
Yeah.
There you go.
There we go.
Why do you always get people like that?
I know.
So
thank you to everyone that said that my pictures look amazing.
Huh?
What'd you say, Grant?
I said, why do you always get people like that? Can't they mind their own business?
That's social media, babes. It's social media. Do you know what I'm saying?
God.
So, okay, so you put out there what kind of physical look do you like?
Okay, so my preference, I do like a bit of chocolate, babe. But I am open. I'm very, very open. Everyone has a preference, you know, but
yeah. Because as MJ said, that's what you might be used to. So, you know, watch last week's show, and there's nothing wrong with having a preference. There's nothing wrong to being open. There's nothing wrong to even not having a preference.
She was crying a little bit with that the last couple.
The
Czech Republic.
They were
such a beautiful couple.
If anybody was to say, they would be lying. They'd be hating.
Yeah.
That couple had such an energy. Like, it wasn't about anything else. Just their connect. The way she turned to him when he spoke, and then when he was waiting for her to speak. And the man said on the train, on the way home, after the first day.
And living with her dad.
Special.
That could have been a film. That could have been a film. Him meeting her dad, spending 3 weeks with him. That's the ultimate test. Ultimate.
You need a brother to show up. And he showed up when her nanny was passing away. He showed up, and those are the things and the qualities that we have to look for from each other.
And it didn't cost a dime. That's the mad thing about it. No Balenciagos, no Gucci bag. It was just literally time, energy. That's it. Literally.
It's true.
Well, you put it out there. If anybody is watching and they like what they see, sweetheart, can they slide into your DMs?
Yes, of course they can.
They can. They can.
Grant, Grant, come into this, Grant. You've been with your partner for 15 years.
11 years.
We've known each other.
Tell us the tea on that, babes.
We met on, there was a thing back when we were in school. It was called Profile Pic. It was called Profile Pic, and we met through that, and we were sort of messaging back and forward, and I saw his profile, and on his profile it said, "If you're bored, guys, text me." And I was like, oh, what a dirty SLAG.
Yeah.
And I was sitting there on the computer, and I was like, do you know what? You only live once. So I went back, got the number, texted it, and then we met up. But yeah, we've been together 11 years. He's just said, oh, he won't come on.
He won't come on.
But no, we've been together 11 years.
Did you give it up straight away?
We kissed on the first day, and apparently I fondled on the first day, but I don't remember. It's 11 years ago.
He don't remember.
I don't remember.
Bitch.
But I think we actually did the deed. I think it was...
It weren't long.
Oh, it weren't long. I can't remember. Yeah.
He threw you under the bus, babe.
He does it all the time.
11. What do you think has kept you to? All right, he don't need to show his face, but maybe he could talk. Hubby, what do you think made you last for 11 years?
I think it's like knowing each other. Like we literally just before we went live, like Shanice got chosen to go live, we literally, he will think something or I will think something and he'll say it. It's just being that connected to somebody. And obviously every family has it, like his dad passed away and his nan passed away, my nan's passed away. It's just being there. Like you can physically be there for somebody, but even if it's just a text, like I'm a key worker, I work in a dementia care home.
Oh,
and even if like on breaks, like he's the one person you want to speak to, even if it's just been a really crap day, it's knowing that person that you have there, like you've got him there for you. But then again, I do have Shanice, but
I love you too.
I love you. She's a key worker too.
Are you key workers as well?
Yeah.
Oh, well, you know what? Bless you guys and thank you for all that you've done in this pandemic and before this pandemic, because it's people like yourself that keeps this country going. Let's keep it real. Yeah?
Yeah.
So thank you so much. Shanice, if your man's out there, can he
out there. You just need to hurry up and slide in the DMs now.
He's so extra all the time.
Grant is going to get DMs saying, can you be my best friend? I swear.
If this one don't get a partner, then yes.
No, how you going to find me like that?
No, I'm joking.
He ain't going nowhere. Well,
no.
Thank you so much. And say hello to Hubby on the side. And we hope we get a slide.
Thank you. Love you. Bye. Bye.
You know what? Today is like just the most incredible loving. I'm still looking for Kashan. He's gone. The most lovable people. Let's do this. Let's do this. Who's ready? Who's ready? Let's go. Let's go. Oh, Doolali. Doolali. I'm trying to request you. And it said, it's come up. What happened? Oh, my eyes are not good. Mrs. Berkeley Banks. No, tried you twice. Mama Bear Jan. When should you give up the tea? Like, how long did you wait? I want to hear from you. You don't know that we're coming up at 11 o'clock, right?
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, Judy. I am so, oh God, I'm so blown away. Oh, hello, my darling.
Hello, my sweetheart. What's your name? Mama Jan. I saw Mama Jan.
Yeah, I'm Mama Jan. I was on The Circle, season 2 last year.
And I love that show.
I'm Mama Bear. I'm Jan.
Jan. So,
hello, darling.
So, how are you? Are you single? What? Did you find anyone after The Circle?
No, do you know what? I divorced last September, babe.
You're joking. Why, sweetheart? Why last September? Because when was you in The Circle, girl?
I was in there last October.
So
and
you divorced him before you went in?
Do you know, I was in hiding. I've got to tell you this. I've got to tell you this, girl.
Well,
I was in hiding.
This girl, we're here. Hold on.
Like, don't look at the fringe. This is the worst fringe cut. I didn't do this, Judy. This is the, the woman, she was like, Edward.
Girl, don't worry about that. Half of my hair was sweat out. The eyebrows is just about, girl, don't worry about that. You tell us to do
Oh, babe, do you know what?
You was in hiding, girl.
Yeah, I was in hiding. It was really difficult. And about 2.5 weeks I was in hiding.
Yeah.
And then I went on The Circle and I had to go up against...
Why was you in hiding?
Well, what they did, they put you in hiding because they were keeping you away from the press. anybody who could actually tell you anything that was happening on the circle.
Yeah.
Because they went live on the 22nd of June,
Yeah.
everyone went in 22nd of September. I went into hiding, and they started filming everyone else. So I was in a basement flat for 2.5 weeks with a woman I'd never met before in my life.
No.
Don't even go there. Yeah. No, she was my chaperone. Wherever I went, she went. Right? I don't know if I'm breaking. I hate this fringe. Anyway.
Babes, you got the check. You got the check already, right? So don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Don't worry about
yeah. So what happened? Right. I then went on. I went onto the program. And I had to go up against the most beautiful Italian supermodel. This bloke called Andrea Denver. 1.2 million followers. Right? Oh, don't phone me now. Don't phone me now. Anyway, this guy, we had to go up against each other, and then he it was just made me laugh, Judi.
Your volume. Turn up your volume.
He's got a joke book. We had to tailor jokes.
Babes, turn up
I'm
your
thinking,
volume.
wait,
Turn up your volume. It's gone funny.
I can't hear you.
Yeah, since you had the call, it's gone funny.
Whoever is trying to phone me.
Mama Jan, we're back, Mama Jan.
Anyway.
So you're up against this bloke, yeah?
Yeah. Well, I didn't know what he looked like. He didn't know what I looked like.
Right.
So I was the blue egg and he was the red egg.
Right.
And we were in like competition.
Yeah.
And if he won, I went home after 2.5 weeks in hiding. Right? And then if I'd won, he went home. Well, it's a little bit different, you know, when you're a supermodel with 1.2 million followers, you know, it's a bit of a difference between me, housewife mother, and this guy. Anyway, we had to tell a joke, we had to answer questions, Judi, and then I won. They kept me in.
Shut up.
They did. Judi, they kept me in, babe. And he went, and then I saw they had to show you who it was. Oh, I was gutted. I was thinking, why can't they let him come back and share the apartment with me? Oh.
So, is it because of this why you ended up getting a divorce, girl?
No. I was heading for a divorce in 2018. When I was in the circle, I got
going through the divorce. Sorry, the bass from going through the divorce. Did that make you feel like you wanted to do something different? Is that what pushed you to end up doing the circle?
Well, I knew that the divorce was coming up, darling, because we'd had the decree nisi. The decree absolute went through on the 27th of September last year.
And why the divorce? What was the divorce? What happened there? How long was you together?
24 years.
Mama Jan!
I know. Why did we divorce? Darling, when someone switches off and you feel ugly, unloved, don't even get me started, babe, because I'll cry.
Babe,
it was hard.
Girl, listen, right? The fact that you went on to circle, you went through that is so amazing. If required, required. This is education, but at the same time, it's freeing. Look what you did. Even though going through that after being with someone for 24 years, you still took yourself and said, you know what? I'm still somebody. I'm still going to go and do the circle. I'm still going to go forward and try and live my life. So, so 24 years, girl, go on. When someone makes you not feel beautiful anymore, the love is gone. You feel empty.
Yeah. You know, I think that most women, we've all got a story, darling. We've all got a story. I think you're amazing, by the way. I can't believe I'm even. My mate Tanya is going to blow a gasket knowing I've talked to you. She's going to blow. She took me in because I was rendered homeless about 6 weeks ago.
What, because
and my friend, well, my ex moved his mum and dad, they're in their 80s and they're not very well. His mum's got dementia and his dad's got asbestosis, and his mum's also got bone cancer. But he moved both his parents in, And he said there was no room in this house. So I rented myself home. I had to move out. But my friend, she's a nurse, and she's the most amazing human being. She's currently working. She works for Demelza, which is a charity working with end-of-life children, babies and toddlers. And she is amazing. She does 12-hour shifts. She's done one last night. She's done one today, and she comes back tomorrow in the morning. But she put a roof over my head, and I hope everybody out there has a friend like my friend Tanya. I really do. I'm sorry, but I was rendered homeless. But I'm very lucky. I'm very lucky, Judy, because I have good friends in my life. I have good people in my life. Okay? And I'm going to get through this. My house I'm buying is, hopefully I move in next week. It's not been easy. Without my daughter, who, she's 19. Oh my God, she's my rock. Yeah. She gives me reason to live, as the song goes, you know. But I'm lucky, okay? I've just been through a really crap time for about 2 years. But I'm
24 years, you know, and it was your home as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
it must be really hard. And sometimes you lose things, and it makes you realize actually what you do have. Yeah. You've got a beautiful daughter. You've got amazing friendships. As I said earlier, to go through all of that and still do a show, win, you know, be picked over someone that's got 1 million followers, come on here and have a conversation with us. You inspire so many other people, so much other people go through this, but would never speak about it. And the fact that you're opening the conversation just shows about what a remarkable and lovely person that you are.
I know I'm blessed, Judy. Darling, I know I'm blessed. And you know, the fact that I'm talking to you, I know I'm even more blessed, because you know, you have a light inside you, and you shine that light. And I know there's something, probably in your own life, you've had some hard times. But I do think that whatever you go through, you know, the old adage, you know, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. I watch you on Loose Women. I've watched you on your YouTube. Oh my God, I've laughed. You crack me up, babe. You crack me up. And you know, the thing is that, you know, I'm 59 years old, and I wish everyone keeps saying, what are you going to do for your 60th? And where are you going to go? You're booking a cruise, I can't book anything. Everyone's being told they can't go anywhere in this world.
When's your birthday, Jan?
The 30th of March next year. Hey, Judy, do you fancy coming down? I might go to Bournemouth. Do you fancy coming down?
Do you know what? I was thinking about going Bournemouth, or there was another place, Water Cove somewhere, where there's a beautiful beach. Everywhere is bloody booked up, girl. Everywhere is booked up. We'll sort something. We are going to sort something, because it's my 60th birthday at the end of March next year. I've been through hell for 2 years. I swear to God, hell. And I'm not doing it. Mama Jan, you got to celebrate that 60th like it's your 20th. Come on. Not enough people get to 59. You got to celebrate that 60th. New, fresh start. I'm on a detox.
Cheers, bub.
Cheers, bub. New start, fresh start. New life. You've got to celebrate it. And your people, remember your people around you, your friends.
Yeah.
You got someone said you need to treat yourself. Yeah. Big celebration pending. Hearts and kisses. Yeah. That's what people are saying. Turn up, honey. People are saying turn up.
Yeah, I will. You know, there's so much to be thankful for. And I am a positive person. I'm naturally upbeat. But you know what? Even the most upbeat of us, we put on a mask, and we pretend that we're happy. We go and do.
Come on, man.
You've been in this lockdown, darling. How you been?
Lockdown has been, obviously we ain't had school run and all those things. And you know, I definitely realised, like, my little inner family, me and my babies, you know, and I think about, it's made me think about self-care, think about minimizing things, you know, like it's just about the most core people. You know, there's a saying, they say a good friend is, and even about love, I've definitely gone through the journey of like what was my earliest understanding. I think it's really important for us to look at what our earliest understanding of. I definitely feel I've gone through that in the 4 months. Very reflective time. It's not often we're put in a situation where you're hearing something that could, you know, it's a pandemic, danger to your life. And, you know, as much as I'm a single parent, I was grateful that I had those 2 children. And yes, the worry and concern of the responsibility, you know, there was days it's like I'm going out in the mask, and of it makes you feel like, okay, yeah, I do a lot, and there's nothing wrong in saying I do a lot, so I deserve sometimes a bit of a break. You know, as a mum, and maybe others that are watching as parents, single mums, single dads, even if you're in a couple, as parents sometimes, or anyone caring for other people, sometimes we neglect ourselves.
Yeah, we do. We do.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel very blessed that, you know, even though the man that I spent 24 years of my life with wasn't the right guy, and he didn't give me due respect at times. You know, that's all I would say. He was a very good dad, and I can't ever regret the marriage that I had, because I have the most amazing daughter who adores me, and she treats me like the best friend ever. I couldn't want for more, Judi. I couldn't want for more. But, you know, at this time of my life, I'm 59. I had a 23-year career as a senior administrator with the police. I met my ex-husband. He's a senior forensic examiner with the police. I met him through work. You know, I've met some good people. I've met not so nice people. But you know what? I've met some bloody lovely people. I really have. And they're my friends.
And it's not many people that can say they went on the circle, girl.
No. You know what? I sat in that apartment, and it was just really weird, because I was just, sometimes, you know, you have to pinch yourself. I bet you do that when you're on Loose Women. You go, hang on a minute.
Do you know what?
Daytime.
I did it today. I text my friend saying, like, I went over to this place opposite ITV, Soho House, I think it was, and I ordered a drink, and there was a few other people there that work on TV and whatnot. And I was sitting there, and I was like, I've just come off Loose Women, like.
I know. Oh, but you are so good. You're meant to be there. You're so meant to be there.
They are lovely.
I mean, I tell you what it was.
I love all of them. They're amazing.
I know. But you know, when you're...
Can I ask you, Mama Jan, are you looking to date anybody, or what are you saying?
Of course I am. Of course. Baby girl. I've got... No, look, I'm hot to trot. I've got junk in the trunk. I've got junk in the trunk, baby girl. And I am hot to trot. And I would love to meet the most amazing man. He's got to really adore me. I'm round. I'm a round woman. Yeah. Come on, babe. Look. I'm a round woman.
Yes, Mama Jan. Yeah.
Yeah. And, do you know what? I mean, lockdown don't help with the weight.
No, it doesn't. But you know what? As a woman, there's nothing nice as my toes are tingling. You know, sometimes it's not even just about the sex, but being caressed. You know,
do you know, that's what I want. Oh,
little squeeze, a little kiss on the shoulder, a little, do you know, being held, being caressed.
Judi, I'm on my way, girl. Hey, hey.
What are you looking for? Describe him to us, babes.
He's got to be tall. I can't stand little men. Don't do the little men. I'm a round woman. I'm 5'4". But you know when you're with a man who is like, I only went out with one man who's 5'4". Judi, I was so obsessed. We went to the pictures and he put his little hand like that, like that. And I felt ill. Judi, I felt ill, babe. And I'm going, no, please don't even try. Try and grab me boob because I'm going to throw up. I couldn't be off. And I said to him, and he took me home and he kissed me. He went, where did you learn to kiss like that? I went, sucking probably through a straw. I said, good night. I got out of the car. Judi had to go. And my dad went, oh, he was a nice lad. I went, but it's the last time you saw him, babe. I said, it's the last time you saw him. I said, to make the most of it, wave him off.
So you want someone who's got a bit more height on him?
Yeah, because I think what it is, Judi, right? When someone's taller than you, when you're a short, round woman, they're looking down, they're getting a different perspective, babe. They're seeing the cleavage. They're getting the cleavage. They're not getting that full-on apple woman. They're not getting the round woman. They're not getting that, you know. And I don't want to be with someone who's short because when you've got more junk in the trunk, you sit on a chair, you're higher than them. You sit down and everyone's really low and you go, what are you doing? Give them a cushion. Give them all a cushion because they're all lower. Yeah. I've sat next to a 6'5" bloke. He had no backside. No backside, no. Okay? He was short in the body. Yeah. He was lower than me.
So you want something with a bit of meat, a bit of height? You get with some sparkling, please. A bit of height.
I don't mind where they go. Black, white, green, pink.
Yeah.
Babe, if you're tall and you love me, you adore me, right? And you've got that certain X factor. You know when someone looks at you and they go, that's really bad. But you know what I mean?
I can't say it.
Je ne sais quoi. They look at you and they give you that lip thing. It's a bit Elvis, you know. And all of a sudden it's like, I'm Mel. Judi, I'm Mel. Yeah. I'm putty. No, but it's true. But there's all these, you know, you can talk to whoever. I don't really want an old boy because my daughter said to me, Mum, you're going to end up like caring for them and pushing them around in their bath chair. She said, you don't want an older one. I'm 59. I went, they're all older than me.
So what do you want, like a 55-year-old?
I don't mind 40 onwards. 40 onwards. Judi, I've had the youngsters too.
Shut up. Hold on, girl. What do you mean? Hold on, babes.
Well, a lot of the young... put it on me. Oh, I tell you what, that's fabulous.
What do you mean? What young one did you have, girl? Tell us.
No, just... Younger guys tend to like you because they think that you've got, like, experience.
We have.
But the thing about me, my pictures, whatever I put on apps or dating, whatever... They all think I'm a dominatrix. Do I look like a dominatrix?
Are you dressed up in leather? What kind of picture?
No. I couldn't be more removed from that. You know. I don't know.
I'm going to have to go and have a look at your profile. So listen, girl. If there's any 40 apps or so that wants to be spontaneous, have fun, have a good caress and a squeeze and get to know you. You need someone with life. Yeah? Yeah. Someone with life. If there is someone out there, do you mind if they slide into your DMs?
They can slide in my DMs as long as they're not rude. Yeah. I want a gentleman. Judi, I want a gentleman.
There's nothing nicer than a gentleman. And you know, sometimes I was saying, MJ was saying, sometimes you meet someone and they're so nice, like, because you're not used to that, you miss it because you don't even know how to deal with it. Let me tell you something, there is nothing nicer then a gentleman. Do you know what I mean? A man who can cook as well. Like,
yeah. Well, James Martin is my next husband, but he don't know it yet.
Well, girl, you just...
No, I'm joking. Do you know what? I'd like a cross between Idris Elba, because he could have me. Judi, he could have me. And I like, who's the other? Rupert Penry Jones. He could have me.
Okay, he can have you.
I sound like a slut. But do you know what? I don't mean it.
We've all got
but
a little sluttiness inside us.
Got a little bit of sluttiness. Got to have a little bit naughty. Yeah. And a man could be a gentleman, but it's got to be a little bit edgy. You know?
You can act.
You know me.
Listen, girl, it's been a pleasure.
Yeah.
Please message me so I can just check on you afterwards and make sure you're all right.
All right, babe.
Thank you for sharing. And we just love you, Jan. And
I love you, Judi. Judi, keep message me. I am so in love with you. It's untrue. You make me die.
Thank you so much, babe. But please message me so I know who to message. Okay.
Okay, babe. I will do
now, or otherwise we'll get lost in all the messages.
I'll message you.
Yeah.
It's Mama Bear. I love you, babe.
Love you too, babe.
Love you.
Bye.
Thank you for taking me on.
No problem, babes. Mama_Bear Jan. I need to remember that. Listen, like, yeah, man. Today's been a vibe. Oh, Bella, you all right, Bells? You got there and get a little cocky? You all right? Oh, you want to come, Mama? Come on then. Look, sound like it's everybody. No, look, so that went. Look up here. So why have you come to me? I ain't got no food for you. What? Okay. What is it, Bells? Who's Bells? What? Bella, what is it? Come. Come on. Come. Oh, she just wants me to pet her, like a lot of pussies. Oh, come, Bells. Bell. Let's go. Let's go. Ooh, 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 ooh. Let's go. Man, wait there. Yes. I'm just waiting for Kishan, who's supposed to come on, but he was here. Hello.
Hello.
You got the ring light and everything, girl.
Listen, I did not come to play today.
What's your name?
Belinda,
are you?
Well, people call me Bows, same as you can.
Are you single?
I am single, yes.
You are gorgeous, girl. What are you, well, before we get there, when was your last little,
Probably about 2 years ago.
And how long, because, we're asking, should you wait? How long did you wait? What happened in that situation?
Well, with me, from the get-go, I like to tell people I'm not a girlfriend, I am a wife. So believe that. Yes, I got my little fake cut. I'm a wife. I'm not here to play no games. I'm not about all the games kind of thing. I might be 24 years old, but my mentality is not. I came with all the sort, listen, this is what's not going to happen. And, you hear, yeah, that's not what I'm about. I want to be with you, all this other stuff. Lies.
Is that been your experience?
Yeah, my experience with men isn't very good.
What happened in the last situation?
Just lies about how they wanted to be with me and see me, and we're going to be serious about things, and they just lie. They just lie about who they are, what they are. Like the past two people I was seeing, they ended up having girlfriends.
You're joking.
Yeah.
And had you already given up the cookie?
I'm a child of Christ, you know, I'm a child of Christ.
You what to Christ?
I'm a child of Christ.
So what does that mean?
That means what you want it to mean.
So does that mean, are you a child of Christ where you say like you're celibate? Are you a child of Christ where you're a child of Christ but you still take the hood?
It happened, but on here we're going to say I'm a child of Christ.
Oh, okay. So you're a child of Christ, but when Christ ain't looking.
You know, yeah, so yeah, you know, situations happen, situations occurred. But for me, I feel like now it's more, I really want to spend time really getting to know someone. And I think for me, it has always been about, you know, your intellect and your mind and how you think. And I feel like it's not that I kind of jump into relationships anyways and start seeing just random people. I think, you know, who you are and how you portray yourself is very important. And I think even more so now, like, you know, during the whole pandemic, I've just been learning so much more about myself.
Yes.
Self-care, taking care of everything, me, you know, the people around me. And I think now more than ever, it's like, okay, right, before I'm in a relationship and I'm telling someone, this is what I want, this is what I need to make sure that I'm portraying that as well, not just saying it.
Do you feel like the guys your age are immature, or?
Do you know what it is? I tend to go for guys who are probably like, I've gone for people who are like in their 30s, late 20s, so are older than me, not really my age anyways. But I feel like sometimes it's not about age. I think it's about life experience. So like for myself, I'm 24 years old, but for me, I don't really feel like I have the mentality of the average 24-year-old,
Yeah,
the way that
you're a bit more mature, yeah.
Yeah, so I think it's more about your life experience, because you can meet people who are in their 40s, 30s, and they are doing the most.
Someone's asking, what do you bring to the table?
What do I bring to the table? I think with myself, you know, I will always be loyal. I'll always be loyal and truthful, and I will do anything for you. So it's like, what do I actually bring to the table? Maybe I don't know. But
no, babes, we need to go back. You're not sure? Are you not sure? Are you still in that process of like kind of understanding who you are?
Yeah. I think for me, it's a learning curve. Like, I don't want to rush into anything till I feel like I've learnt more about myself. I feel like that is so important. I think some people, you know, we crave affection, but sometimes we have to get to know more about ourselves before we're putting ourselves in situations where we're vulnerable.
I would say to you, when you're asking and when you're thinking, what do you bring to the table, you've got to think about the things that you want from someone and see if you match that. So if you're saying you want someone that's quite ambitious, you've got to think to yourself, are you ambitious? What have you done
100.
that you would place yourself in being ambitious? Are you someone that is looking for commitment? Then you need to ask yourself that. And if you start from the basis, you know, you're working, how long you've been working for, have you been dedicated to that job? Are you family orientated? Look at the things that people will say to you.
Yeah,
oh,
exactly.
Belinda, you're so kind. Or Belinda, you're never the one to let me down if I was planning something. Those are things that you could say that you bring to a relationship.
Yeah, 100%. Because that's the thing. Like, I do find I'm very ambitious, and I feel like with a lot of men who, you know, want to go on dates and stuff, I think sometimes some men have actually not gone on dates with me because they've done their little research, and they're like, we feel like on dates they're just kind of going to ask me so many questions about what I do and where I want to be, and I'm like, well, thank the Lord we didn't go on dates.
What do you do?
So I run networking events for like young entrepreneurs, as well as like mentoring in schools for young people. And I kind of do like a bit of social media management for different companies. So I do like a little bit of different things, but my thing is I really want to help young people and entrepreneurs in starting their business and stuff. So that's what I currently do, is run events and like webinars and lives and stuff like that. So I really want to help people, and I feel like the person I want to be with is someone who's, you know, got to be ambitious, want to do something with their life.
I think it's really 24. I'm not saying you personally, but when I was 24, I'm so different to who I am now. We don't realize who we are. 24, You're still in that beautiful young age. People saying that you need to travel. You need to learn yourself a bit more.
I tried to travel this year twice. I had a holiday next week, Barcelona, cancelled. A holiday in May, Cancun, cancelled. Like, this pandemic does not want me going anywhere.
And take the time. So take the time to be by yourself. Be still for a moment, you know,
Exactly.
and don't worry about trying to be like anybody else or what people would want you to be, and just be you. So if a guy is watching and he likes what he sees, can he slide into your DMs?
I'm very happy to, you know, have a conversation. We get the conversation going, we're talking. Get to know me, I get to know you. Okay. It's not a problem.
All right, my honey. Much love to you. Thank you, Belinda.
Thank you. Take care. Bye. Bye.
Next. Oh yeah, that's right. That's that. Ooh, I can't see. Oh, my eyes. We got half an hour. You know what? The man them, the dance. I mean, the man them don't come out until late.
Hey.
Hey, gorgeous. How are you?
I'm good.
Are you single?
No, I'm not.
Oh, this is the single hours. How long you been in a relationship for?
Almost 3 years now.
Oh, okay. All right. This is the single hours. You need to come on before 10 o'clock. Unless you're going to tell us some juice. And I mean juice that's going to blow our minds.
Well, I'll keep the juice on me and my partner, I'm afraid. Sorry.
Oh, okay, baby. All right. We'll see you soon.
Thanks,
Come
Judi.
back next week before 10.
Will do.
All right,
Love ya.
Bye. Love ya. Bye. Oh, she was gorgeous. It looks like she was in a different country. Isn't it? I can't believe I can't find Kashan. Her skin was beautiful. Beautiful. Let's go. You got, you know, so, her teeth were beautiful. Her hair was, her eyes, her face. I feel like you. Hello.
Oh. Hello. How are you?
That went really funny. It sounded like you had a really deep voice. Like you went, ooh.
Oh.
What's happening?
Well, this is
are you single?
Yes, I am.
Lovely, gorgeous girl. And how old are you?
I'm 37.
Really? You look much younger than 37. How long have you been single for?
Since March.
So what happened, girl? What happened? What's your name?
My name is Miley. I've actually got my business page. Okay. Because I'm always on it.
Don't worry, Miley, yeah? So what happened in March that you ended up, you know, the situation?
Well, I mean, we went out for like 2 years, just under 2 years, but it was fizzling out already anyway. It was kind of overdue from last year. And it was, you know, when you get comfortable and then you just get comfortable then you kind of have.
Do you mean like comfortable where you stop like making an effort for each other kind of thing?
Yeah, and also you kind of just bypass their slackness, where I just thought, you know what, he's not making the effort, I'm not making the effort. We're kind of comfortable, it's easygoing, and it's boring. And there was so many times that I had conversations with him to say, you know, you need to pull your weight up a bit. And he was just a bit of a sloth, to be honest. I can't deal with. Yeah, just a drag, and it was just like, just pointless. And it was just like, what's the point?
Why am I going to waste my time with my good self?
Yeah, no, that's it. And that's the thing. I just felt like it got really stagnant, and we went away. We went away together, came back. We went to Singapore, came back in February. And then I just thought, you know what, that holiday kind of said it all. We did the most we could to enjoy, but at the same time,
was it dry on the holiday?
We only had sex once.
What are you? Hold on a minute, babes. What do you mean? Hold on. What do you mean? How long? How long was the holiday for, sweetheart?
About
How
a
long was
month.
the holiday? The holiday was for a month.
We went to Singapore, we went Bali. Once.
Was something wrong with what was going on?
I don't know. He was 40. He's 41. His thing was that he's already done and dusted, or that, you know.
Done and dusted what? Sex?
Yeah, that's what I mean. I was like, not being funny, you're a guy. You've always got enough energy. But he and that's why I just saw him as a massive sloth, like just lazy and just, yeah.
Do you think he lost his confidence? He lost, do you think it?
No, because that's the thing. It's just like, he just didn't really, he just weren't really a sexual person. And it was just a bit boring of me initiating. And I'm not even that type. I'm quite old school. I don't really initiate. Like, and the thing is I don't feel like I'm ugly or anything. And it just made me feel like I had such low esteem. He was just like, oh, I've, you know, been all excited and all that jazz for like in my 20s. I'm now in my 40s, and now I was like, what, you want to retire? Like, what, you just want to have sex, just have babies? I don't understand. Like, are you not attracted to me? So that's when
That's not good.
Yeah.
That's not good, because once you start doubting yourself, then it does make the relationship uncomfortable. He's already made you feel uncomfortable. What men need to understand, for women, when we get 35 and older, our sex drive becomes a bit more. We know our bodies are much more. You want that passion, don't you?
You're in your 30s, you're at your prime, you can't expect. I was like, I can't expect. Not being funny, but if you're my man, I should get it whenever I want. Sorry, not sounding.
He said he can't. You shouldn't expect the khaki.
What are you there for? Not being funny, but like,
if it's on sleeping, and you can still get that.
Yeah.
Anyway,
consent, he's gone.
Obviously, with consent, you just tap him a little, babe, you're awake. Can I get? Yeah, okay, good. You know, with consent.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I mean. So that's why I just thought, you know what? I'm not about begging you for it.
He might have needed some tonic. He might have needed some steamed fish, a little okra, you know.
Obviously, I weren't enough for him to whatever, but it is what it is. So it's done now.
Correct yourself in your thought process, because it's not about you weren't enough. He was in a different space. Because trust me, girl, there's someone out there that would mainly. Do you understand what I'm saying? And that's where the insecurity was to start to lie, because we will start to say, "Oh, I wasn't enough," or was no. You've got to eradicate that. It's something that's got to do with him. It hasn't got to do with you.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's the thing. I used to always talk him through things like, you know, what can I do to make things a bit more better? And he was overly chilled. And the thing is like, you know, I've started my own self-employment business and everything, so I was very business drawn. And I think part of it was my fault as well, because I didn't give him the time of day, in the sense of when he would come visit, like, well, it's not come visit, he would have his keys to my place. I had his keys to his place. So, you know, we'll go to each other's places, and then he'll just turn up, and I'm literally, like right now, I'm working, so I didn't really expect, I was kind of just getting entertained by you. But I thought, let me just give it a go. But like, someone always like working, I'm a bit of a workaholic when I really need to get something done. So what he'll do is he'll just turn up and he'll just lie across the sofa. He's always horizontal, just lie on the sofa and be on his mobile. And it's just like, so have you come to see me or just come to do your lounging? And that was it. And then, so I do blame myself for not giving the time of day. But if he was to be like, okay, get off your computer, let's go for a walk, I would have been on it. But because he's very homey, lounge around, cook for me sort of person, it just jarred me.
And sometimes,
you know,
there's nothing more better than that passion. If he knows that you're someone that's a workaholic, come in, start rubbing your shoulders, say, babes, come on, enough is enough. Put up your head, kiss you on the back of your neck, you know, make you feel like, I want to, oh, sod it, let me just close the laptop. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, girl,
but
you have to make the right decision for you. You've moved on since March. Have you been able to see anybody else?
To be honest, I was really reluctant. I mean, no, I can't say I was. I am really reluctant. I have been, should I say. It's just a bit of a weird time. So I didn't really understand how dating would be in this time, like because of, you know, the distancing and all that stuff. I still don't really get it, to be honest. But obviously now that lockdown's like relaxed now, it's still like the virus hasn't expired and it's still about. So it's like, what level of proximity can you be with somebody else?
They say you got to still social distance like a meter apart or so. And, you know, was it 2 meters? I think it's 1 meter. You can pick one person to have a bubble. So if you've been talking to somebody and exchanging, you know, conversation, communication, you feel safe, you can have some outside external dates with them. And maybe you might get to a stage where, like, you're going to be one of my bubble people that I can come to your house or you can come to my house. You know, or you might be both people that's had the test and know that none of you guys have got COVID. And then, you know, you got to, that's what I'm saying. Oh,
your face.
Shan! Oh, my daughter's trying to get out the window. So you got to make that decision, you know. You got to say to yourself, okay, this is, you know, obviously follow the guidelines. But I think now is the time where there's time to go out and get chatted up, because people have been single and separated for so long. People's in the park, people's outside, people's seeing you. You're going to see more people. You're going to see people because they want to meet people. So it's about the places that you go. Obviously, keep safe, wear your mask and all the rest of it. But the park is a good place. The gym.
Yeah. I actually did randomly meet somebody. Like, I went onto one of these apps because it's an app that not really many people use, and that's how I met my ex, actually. So I literally, it's Happen.
You met him online?
Yeah, an app called Happen.
Oh, I've never heard of this one.
Yeah, this one is like, it's a bit of a weird one because back in the day when I met him, I was on Tinder, Bumble, and Happen. Happen is one where you cross paths, and it says how many times you've crossed paths with that person.
Wow.
So before I was really like weird about it because I thought, oh, this could be a stalkerish sort of thing, but it doesn't give you the exact location of where you are. It just tells you how many times you've passed someone. It's HAPPN.
Wow.
Yeah, so try it. But it depends on your area. But the thing is, because I know that that's not so popular, I decided to go back on there, but I'm not really on it because my heart is not fully on it, because I'm just not good with these apps. I'm so old school. Like, I just don't like all these fake pictures of men in their sunglasses. You can't actually see what they look like. I'm more of a personality person. Not fake chat.
What kind of man are you looking for? What's the kind of look? What kind of age? What qualities? What are you looking for?
The problem is I don't really have a type. That's the problem. Like, my friends always are like, we don't know who to match you with. It's as long as they've got good characteristics and they're funny, they make me laugh, they're sensible, they're not deadbeat in the sense that then I need someone. Okay, my criteria that I really want is they've got to have their own place, because I've got my own place. They've got to be on my level or higher. So they've got to have their own place. I own my own place. They've got to have a full-time job. I run my own business now. I've left corporate world to have my own business. They've got to be humble, and I hate arrogance. I hate big-headed, you know, those macho look at me sort of things. Yeah, definitely no sloth.
Have you got
no layabouts that just lie down?
What was that last bit?
No sloths.
Right. Do you have children?
No.
So
no children.
You want someone with no children?
My preference would be with no children, but with my age, I know that it's hard to find somebody that hasn't got that, you know, that hasn't got responsibilities, and I understand that. So I've kind of not settled, and I'm at this age already. So it has. I mean, at the end of the day, if they're a good father and they're good people, then I'm good with that. You know. But And that if they've got kids and they're fully responsible, then I know they're not a sloth, because they can't be a sloth.
Yeah, I think people need to get out. I think people need to get out. Use your house. I don't even know. Are we allowed to be out longer than an hour now? I'm confused. Yeah. Are we allowed?
Can be out.
Are we allowed out? I'm not even sure what's going on. Go out for the hour. Go to the park. Go to some, you know, outside gallery, whatever you can, because I think there's a lot of people that's been locked in and they realise like they want to meet somebody now. You'd be surprised how much people have met people in lockdown.
Really?
Yeah, there's been people that's met people in lockdown. You know, people been having conversations with and they didn't even realise, but they've now got on a level with great communication. Now that people are getting out, like, get out, just get out. Protect yourself. Honestly, protect yourself, but get out. Speak to people now. You know, before, I think it was, if you walk down the street and you said good morning to someone before the pandemic, people are like, what's wrong with you? But I feel like because of what we've gone through as society, you could possibly walk down the road and say to someone, hi, good morning. And you never know, it just might spark up a conversation, because I think we went through all that, like, being isolated, that now people are a bit more open to conversation.
Yeah, and I agree. That's a lot of Londoners are a bit, I get it. And the thing is, like, so what I was saying before with the Happen app is I met one person out of maybe 5 that I was having a conversation with, but he was too young. He was 32, which I'm cool with.
Not young.
But, well, his mentality was young.
Right.
Yeah, he didn't have a job. He lived at home with his mum.
Hell no.
And the main they need to know how to cook.
Oh, yeah.
This guy didn't know.
No.
I ain't gonna be your mum and cook for you.
No, there's
I need
nothing
you to cook
more
for me.
unattractive than a plus 30-year-old man who can't cook. Nah.
Yeah.
Nah, that's not.
That was my final opinion. I was like, get on, but you can't cook. And he was like, I can order food. It's like, nah.
That's not good.
Nah.
It's not good.
Good.
Okay, babe. So if there is anyone on here that likes what they see, which I reckon they will, is it okay if they slide up into your DMs?
Of course.
Lovely. Thank you so much, my honey.
Thank you, Judy. Thank you, and well done on the MasterChef.
Thank you, babe. Thank you so much. You take care.
Take care.
Bye. She was gorgeous. I think she was absolute. Who's this now? What's wrong with? What is wrong with you, Bells? She was absolutely stunning. Okay, we've got 10 minutes. I'm on Loose Women tomorrow. Hello? Okay. Come here, babes. Yeah. 10 minutes. Hello?
Hello. Hello.
Gavin.
What's up, man? Sorry about that.
Did you
Get me
just
to
do
bed, innit?
Did you just do a whole gargle live?
Did I? Sorry.
On
Well, I can't hear you on my volume. Hi, Judy. How you doing?
Okay. At least we know you brush your teeth and stuff before you go to bed, but you did a whole gargle and spit on the Instagram live.
I know. I'm sorry about that.
I feel a little bit disturbing. Okay.
Is it? Okay.
Someone said at least
it's the process.
Someone said at least he's fresh. Okay.
Yeah.
So you've been on here before.
I've been on here about 7 weeks, I think.
Did you get slides? What happened?
I've got slides, but they weren't serious. You get the ones that like twice my age. Yeah, I need something ready, steady.
You need something ready, steady.
Yeah, like someone that is prepared to get into a relationship, not someone that's if or buts.
What were they saying? They just wanted your hood? What was going on?
Some of them were saying like I'm older, but do you want to be with an older woman? Or some didn't have any photos. It was too much due diligence. Just get out of the way. Start again. Start fresh.
You want someone who's ready. You want someone that's want a relationship. They're open to good conversation.
Correct. Yes.
Now, and people are saying, how do you mean ready, set? Like what is ready?
Some of them, they know what they want. They know the reason why they're contacting me. I've come in here twice. So I don't want to take up anyone else's time. So I like to meet that person that's on the same page. They want to meet someone. If it doesn't work, then fine. But I don't want to have any small talk. She says she, he said he. We just want to have someone on the same page as myself, rather than just checking in and checking out.
People saying, how old are you?
I'm 42.
There's a few women here saying they're ready. What is your age? I think you need to define what age you're looking for. You don't want no one over 40.
No. Age is a big factor, but it depends on the maturity.
You need to state the age, because you said last time
yeah.
A lot of grannies come with their baggies.
I know anyone from above 30. Anyone above 30.
But where does it stop?
40 the max. 40 the max. And if that person is 40 the max, then they need to know that they're ready to have a child. That's it. So I don't want to go into any long conversation.
So if they're ready, you want them to be ready to have a child? Did you just say?
They need to be prepared to have a child. They need to be prepared to start a family. So they need to be ready to build bridges with me on that level.
So you're saying you want proper things. You want
proper thing. Yeah. No, I'm not. Look, I'm a serious man. Not in a serious way, but no time wasting. I won't waste your time. Don't waste my time.
You want to find love.
Yes, as I said to you, I want to find that soulmate. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But at least I know that if we're gonna talk, we're gonna talk. So like, if you're gonna DMs me, I want us to have a video conversation. We can talk. You can see how we engage. You can see what I like, what I eat for breakfast, whatever. Brush my teeth.
Someone
we can engage in each other.
Someone said, do you have the funds for a baby though?
Sorry? Of course I do. Of course.
Why do you say of course? How did you working?
Yeah. Go back to Judi. I'm working.
I remember that you work.
Yeah, I'm working, full-time employment. Been working for many years. You can check LinkedIn if you want to. Yeah. So I'm very stable person, honest, loyal. I can list how many things, but that's just a list, isn't it? That's just a list.
Someone said, Judi, I went on a Caribbean cruise with Gavin and he's salt of the earth. What does that mean?
Sorry?
Someone said, Judi, I went on a Caribbean cruise with Gav, and he's salt of the earth.
I don't know. But I'm gonna take it as a positive.
Yeah.
That's a Judi, that's a reference.
Yeah,
that's like a covering letter.
It's a good reference, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a covering letter, yeah.
As that's the average cost of a child. Babies cost a lot of money. So, ladies,
yeah, listen, having
a
child,
really
money's not the factor for me having a child.
Ladies, you said you want a man.
Yeah.
The man has come on as a 42-year-old man. He works full time. He owns his own house. He's saying he wants a relationship. He doesn't want the pity-patty, you're right, how are you? You're right, no profile. He wants to have a video conversation with you so that you can see if you engage and so on. People are saying, yeah, baby's expensive, this. What do you want?
See, this is the problem I have. I'm not going to go in my whole life story, but
What do you want, women? What do you want?
And that's the problem. That's the problem with women. That's the problem. But I'm not here to critique women. Just people in general. Sometimes they don't know what they want. I know what I want. And you made an example earlier on that you need to know what, if you know what you want, then you know what to look for.
If men say, "Oh boy, I just we can complain." If he's saying, "I want a woman, I want a partner, I want to fall in love, I want to have a baby," okay, some people might say, but he's not saying he wants it tomorrow. But what if this is a genuine guy that genuinely is like, you know what, I've worked, I've lived, and now I want a relationship?
Yeah, it's time, man. I need that next journey. I've done everything. What's next? You know,
someone said, would you date a 28-year-old with 2 kids?
Would I date a 20-year-old? Then let's talk. Let's talk. If you don't connect, then fine.
But it sounds like what you're saying is, although you want the slides in your DM, you don't want to like slide it over your eyes. You actually want like, "Hi Gavin, this is who I am. Da, 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 da.
Yeah.
This is where I'm working. This is what I'm looking for." I think maybe sometimes women, we're so not used to a man wanting to be consistent and lay out what they want on the tables, that when they do, you're like, what's wrong with you?
Yeah, they get scared. Yeah, they're thinking like, oh, you know, has he really got a job? Has he got like baby mother, kids, or, you know, has he got a house? I have all that, don't worry, but that's irrelevant at the moment. I do. Where I'm sitting in my house at the moment that I work hard working for. You know, my mum was single, she brought me up. I'm proud of where I am now, but I'm not here to preach what I have. I'm not here to preach what I have. All I know that the foundation starts with, if that woman can meet me or match me, if they feel they can.
Let me see what some people are saying. So he seems like he's rushing. Someone said, be careful from the gold diggers. Someone said, I hope he finds what he's looking for. Women complain that men...
I'm 5'8".
Someone said, women complain that men play games. This man is open and ready. Because he's old now, he's in a rush.
No, I'm not rushing. No way. I know myself. I've been single for what? It's going to be 4 years in September. So every relationship I get into, it seems to be a trend. I always have like a 3-4 year in between. You know. So
say that again.
I know who I am and I know what I want. So they can put it down as rush, but that's fine. But
so what was your last relationship like, and what was the problem?
As I told you, she was younger than me, and we were on a different page. And as I said to you before, I was looking beyond, and she was just looking for now. And I saw beyond that, and it wouldn't work. So I had to end that. And we're talking about 2016.
So you want to meet someone that hopefully you have a vibe with, but what you're saying...
Yeah, someone that we can connect, yeah.
What it sounds like you're saying is, if I meet someone who I connect, I actually want to get married and have children.
Correct, yeah.
And I think at 42, I think that's quite a sensible conversation to have with people.
Yeah, big people conversation.
You've got no children?
As I said, no children. You can ask my mum, you can ring her. You can phone my mum. I'm joking. As I was going to ring my mum.
Phone your mum.
Okay then, hold on.
Phone your mum. Will mummy be
That
up?
was a joke, actually.
Will she be up? Phone her.
Yeah, she'll be up.
Say, mummy, you know, what do you think I'm looking for a woman? Like, let's hear what mummy says.
Do you think there's a problem now?
No, just say, mum, you know, let's have a conversation about you.
Yeah.
Mum?
Yeah.
All right. I'm on the Judi live show.
Yeah.
And she wants to answer your question.
Yes.
Go on.
Hello, mummy. Hello.
Hello, Judi.
How are you? How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Sorry to phone you so late. We've got your lovely son Gavin live on the show, and he's talking. We get a lot of women saying they want a man who's working, stable, wants a family. Gavin is coming. He's saying he's stable. He works hard. He wants a family. You know, maybe you can give us a bit of insight about Gavin, because I think some women, they say they want something, and then when it's there, they get a bit nervous, like maybe he's not right because he's being so honest. Is there anything you want to say about your son?
Yes, I do. I would really love him to find a lovely woman. He's a very honest guy. He's hardworking. He's family orientated, and he really would love to find a lovely woman to have a family. He's a man that wants a child in marriage. He's a very stable and honest guy. And if I was a woman and not his mother, I would marry him any day.
Oh, mummy. Why do you think he's single, mummy? What's happened in the previous relationship? Give us the juice, mummy.
I think with my son, he's very kind. And if he finds a woman, he will give them the world. And I think a lot of women, I keep saying to him, when you date women, start off very slowly. He starts off really fast and get into it quickly. And I think a lot of the women get overpowered by that because they don't know how to take him. So I think I've been kind of trying to coach him on dating women. But I think because of his heart, that's how he is. And I said to him, sometimes you can't change. You can't change the way you are. And I think that's where it goes wrong.
So it's like, because he is serious and he wants that so much because he's done everything else, maybe some women get a bit frightened and think like, why is he doing so? So did you like any of his exes?
Yes, they were really nice. I mean, he was dating an older woman, but obviously because he wanted children and she couldn't have, so he had to kind of break off the relationship. All his exes is been really nice, but obviously Gavin, he wants a woman who wants the same as him, who thinks for the future, thinks ahead. And some of the women that he's meeting right now, they don't think the same way as him. He really loves to have a family. He wants to get married. He wants to have children within marriage because he doesn't want to ever leave his children. So I think he's quite serious about that.
You know what Gavin did say? He said that you brought him up by himself and that you was an amazing mum.
Yes, I've been a single parent. Single parent of three children, three lovely children. And did it single-handedly. I'm now a teacher.
Wow.
And, you know, I brought them up on my own.
So if any woman is listening right now, mummy, and they might be interested in your son or so on, what kind of message would you want to say to them?
I would say to them, just basically, go with the flow, go with him, be patient with him, you know, think about if they want the same thing as him, and just take it slowly. And I mean, I know my son kind of rushes into things really quickly and he really wants to give the woman the world, but be patient, just be patient with him, and they will see fortune in the long run.
And can I ask you, mummy, like woman to woman, I'm a single mum, you've raised, you know, 3 children and you're single now. What advice would you give to us as women who might be a little bit younger or even the same age, that in this world of dating and trying to find someone, or even just being content with yourself?
The advice I would give to the younger person is that if they see a man out there that is really striving to, especially young black men, give the young black men a chance, and just kind of work with them. Because I mean, me being a single parent, I decided that I didn't have any other man come into my life because I wanted to make sure that my children were safe. And I know some women out there, they're a bit curious about, especially single black man that's in their 40s, no children, and kind of pursuing a career. They kind of cautious about those men. But give them a chance, because some men, they just want to do the right thing by some women, and some young women feel, well, he isn't macho enough. The reason why he hasn't got a woman because he wasn't brought up the right way. But I mean, with my son, I brought him up single-handedly, and he's a gentleman. He's a gentle giant.
So, Mummy, are you going on any dates?
Who?
Are you going on any dates, Mum?
Oh, I've got a partner now.
Oh, you've got a partner?
Yeah, she's happy.
Yeah.
How long
I've got a partner, 7 years tomorrow.
How long have you been with your partner?
7 years.
Could you give us advice how to make a relationship last to 7 years and more?
Well, I mean, my partner that I met 7 years ago, he was hard. He was very hard work. I was very patient with him because obviously his relationship that he had previously wasn't very good. And so I'm a person, if I see something that I like, I go out, and even if I get a lot of knockbacks, I still go ahead and I try to work on it. And I worked on this man for the last 2-3 years, and now we've been together for 7 years. It was very, very hard work because with black men, once their heart's broken, they don't want to kind of pursue anymore.
Probably with all men, isn't it?
Hello?
Sorry, I was saying probably with all men sometimes, or just people when our heart's broken, it's hard to be vulnerable again.
Yeah, but I find with women, we're a very emotional creature, and we tend to give things a second, a third, a fourth, a fifth chance. But with men, on the whole, they don't. They tend to give up, and we as mothers, we always tend to, as women, as mothers, we always tend to give them a chance. We always tend to want to make sure that we pursue. And with my relationship, when I met my partner 7 years ago, I worked really, really hard to get the man to even think about, give me a chance, give me that chance. And now we've been together for 7 years.
Well, thank you so much, Mummy. It was absolutely lovely speaking to you.
Okay, take care, Judy, love.
Bye. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Right.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Mum. Good night.
Bye.
Take care.
Good night.
Good night. Bye. That's my mum. You can't get a better covering letter than that.
Well, take Mummy's advice. Mummy said, slow down. Don't give all too much. You know, and we've heard, you know, your mum sounds lovely. Like, you sound like you was definitely raised by a queen.
Definitely, yeah.
And, you know, there's nothing better than being in love and growing with someone, having a child with someone, and experiencing life. And that sounds like what you want to do.
Correct, yes.
So 30 to 40 years old, confident, got a good career behind them. Do you mind if they have children, a child, or?
No, as I said before, like having a child shows that they mother, that gives them a sort of like an edge. But I'm happy to grow with someone without a child. But either way, not a problem. To anyone that has a child from 30 onwards, or even in their 20s, you know, I will never rule that out. It's all about that person, and you know, them having a child is that it shows that maturity. They have to strive. They have to go through, you know, what my mum's gone through.
Yeah.
You know,
and do you take all cultural backgrounds?
Yeah, all cultures. Yeah.
And you work full time. Do you think you have? Because we heard from Maylee about the man kind of losing the mojo. Do you think you've still got that energy and that spontaneity? And, you know, women want to be caressed with not about the money, but the romance and the go out and the.
I can be spontaneous. I can do all that. You know, I'm not gonna, you know, put a woman on an airplane or a helicopter or anything. You know what I mean? I'm balanced. Yeah. You know, look, I go training. I can compete with someone that's maybe in their 20s. You know, I'm really into my training fitness. I do that. So, you know, stamina, physical fitness, everything.
Do you like opera?
Opera?
Yeah.
Well, I've never been to opera, but I'm open. You know, I'm very.
Not.
Yeah.
Not opera. Okra.
Okra. Was that what?
You don't know what okra is? Okra, the vegetable okra.
Is it a vegetable? I never tasted it.
You've never. Where are your parents from?
Jamaica and Dominican.
And you've never eaten
Never,
okra?
never.
Okra.
Never. Let me Google it.
You drink Guinness?
Guinness. I don't drink. I don't drink.
You don't drink?
No, I don't drink.
But you make sure you maintain healthy body.
Yeah, I maintain my body. You know, I'm not gonna take my clothes off or anything. But
are you single? I mean, not single. Do you smoke?
No, I don't smoke. I never smoked. I never smoked in my life. No.
Ladies, criminal record?
No.
Do you drive?
Judi, come on.
No, do you have you got a license?
Yes, I've got license. I drive. Yeah.
Education.
So, I've got house.
Did you go?
Sorry, I can't hear you. Sorry.
Did you go uni or anything? College?
Yeah, I went college. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, babes.
Full-time employment. I drive. I work. Got a job.
So go and look at the okra, babes. Look at the okra.
I will.
Because, you know, especially if you want babies, the okra.
What about CMOS?
You drink CMOS? Do you drink CMOS?
That's why well, not all the time, but I've been, you know, access to it.
Okay, ladies. Well, Gavin, it's been a pleasure. I've seen a number of messages come up saying, "Oh, I've met Gavin before. He's a really nice guy."
Okay, I wasn't paying to the messages, unfortunately. So, you know, respect to everyone. You know.
So, ladies, what he's saying is he wants to have that conversation face to face. You can meet up in the park, whatever, you know, but have that face to face to see if you've got a vibe. Obviously, people, be safe. If you're sliding people's DM and you're meeting them, I would always suggest you tell somebody you meet them in the daytime.
Yeah. No, as I said, you know, yeah. So obviously we're gonna have small talk, but if it's just a video, I know that we've got the quarantine, so there's a bit of restriction. Things are not as relaxed. But you know, the first 2 text messages, I just want a video chat, interact, and you know, just to kind of so you can get a vibe, whatever. And then yes, if things materialize, yes, we will meet up. We will, you know, meet in person, depending where you are, in the UK or in another country, because I'm willing to travel. Because my job can allow me to travel.
What do you do?
Security.
You do security?
Yeah, telecommunication security, yes. Yeah.
What is that? What security stand up for?
Yeah. So I work for a telecoms company, like, you know, like BT phone call.
Yeah.
So I work in their security department, network fraud intrusion.
To make sure people's not like taking information and that kind of security.
So, yeah.
Okay.
So I'm not a door security man. I don't stand on the door and check people's passes. No,
internal.
It's technology. Yeah.
Internal technology computer. Okay. Yeah. Listen, Judi pushing this social distancing agenda. Listen, yes. Well, Gavin, what can I say? People, slide in his DMs.
Slide in. Let me know
London?
where you're about.
Someone saying location. Are you in London?
Northamptonshire.
Northamptonshire.
Yeah.
You willing to travel for anything?
I've got access to London. My mom's in London.
Okay. Oh yeah.
As I said, if the person lives like in another country, I'm willing to travel. That's how much I'm willing to make things work. So to me, location is not a problem. And if it's location for if someone has a problem where I live, then due respect, then I don't think you should contact me, because I want you to be open. I don't think anyone at my age or anyone that wants to meet that person should put a limitation on where that person is. As I said, if someone contacts me and they're in the United States and things kick off, pack my bag and go. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work.
Your star sign?
I'm a Taurus.
Taurus. Someone said, can you stand up?
All right, let me go up on my bed so you can see how tall I am. I'm 5'8". Hold on.
You going down? Are you going down the stairs?
No, upstairs.
Okay. We see you, Gavin.
Yeah, and I've got my chains up. You can't see my dry foot now.
Yeah, we see you, Gavin.
Yeah.
We see you. We like this. Okay. So, Gavin, are you showing the arms? Okay, Gavin.
Oh, you want to see the arms?
Okay, Gavin.
Yeah. Okay. Welcome to the music, Judy. Welcome to the music.
No music because we don't need to get cut off, and I want to go.
Okay, okay.
Great. So, Gabby,
Well,
I need to see your face. Can I ask you the all-important question? If anybody likes what they see, can they slide into your DMs?
slide in with intention.
Sorry, Bella. With intention. Gavin.
With intention.
Keep me updated, Gavin.
Sorry?
Keep me updated, please.
I will keep you. I sent you messages in the past.
Oh,
but
was you trying to go for the creme de la creme?
Yeah, you know, I was trying to slide in, but it didn't work, Judy. So, you know, I can give you my number and then I can update you.
Gavin, message me so I know what's going on.
No, but I slide in before, but I didn't get a response from you. I sent you messages.
I've got so many messages.
That's what I'm saying.
Just try it again. I'll have a look.
Okay, then I slide in now, and then hopefully, well, not slide in, but send you a message.
Yeah, we're not sliding. You're just going to update me throughout the week.
Yeah.
Okay. Much love. Take care.
Much love. Stay blessed, Judy. Congratulations for in participating in MasterChef.
Thank you.
Extremely well. Thank you for having this platform for everyone. You know, I love you like a sister. I've got love for you, man. Trust me. What you're doing is beyond. Is beyond.
Thank you, my babes, and much love to Mummy. Yeah.
Oh well, yeah.
Take care.
Bye, everyone. Good night. Stay safe.
Bye.
Take care. Bye.
I'm not. No, he said he'd have me like a sister. Not trying to get this creme de la creme. This one's not for grabs. Listen, ladies, okay. Enough men like you, Judy. Oh, thanks, Max. Max, do you want to come up here, Max? No, it's not. It's a Max Delicious. So I'm out of here. I'm out of here. I gotta go. My car's coming for me very early. I gotta go. I got to. Oh, wait, there's one more man. Let's see if this man will come up. One man can satisfy.
Hello.
Hello.
How you doing? Oh my God.
We can't see you.
Hilarious. Yeah, I can put out some birthday requests.
Are you single?
Hey, how you doing?
Are you single?
How you doing, Judy? All right.
Are you single?
I am at the moment.
You're single.
I'm a father. I'm a father figure. I can't be taken right now. I'm being a good boy for the next 10 years.
Hold on.
But yeah, I'm just here at my sister's place.
Wait, I can't hear you. Are you single? Have you got Wi-Fi? Hello, Marcus.
Go.
Oh, you're
How you doing?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm okay, thank you. I was just chilling in the garden. You couldn't see me because I was outside chilling in the garden with my sister.
Okay, would you say hi to your sister? So how old are you?
Hey. sorry.
How old,
how you doing?
You got 10 minutes. Did you say your name was Marcus?
Yeah, Marcus. I'm from Birmingham.
How old
I've lived here for the bad. I'm 40 tomorrow.
Oh, happy birthday!
Oh, wait a minute. Don't jump the gun. Not yet. I'm going to be 40 tomorrow. But thank you anyway. Thank you. You're the first person who's wished me happy birthday for tomorrow, so thank you. I appreciate that. I respect that.
So, how long have you been single for, Marcus?
I was married for 10 years. Things didn't work out. Woman and man sometimes work together or they don't. I've got 3 kids. So yeah, I've lived, man. I've had a life. You know what I mean? I've been around the block a bit, but I'm just kind of taking it easy. I've took the better part of about 7 to 8 years, just sort of trying to reinvent myself a little. But yeah, what to say? I've lived. I've had a lot of life experiences. What was that? Sorry.
So would you? I said you look much younger than 40.
Thank you. I appreciate that. It must be something in the food. Give thanks to good family, as I will say.
This is what I'm saying. So what are you looking? Are you looking to date or have a little fun? What are you saying?
Well, to be fair, I was just with my sister, and we said we watch it quite a lot, you see, and it seems to be a lot of the topics you cover. It really does sort of run home with the generation now, and I felt like it's good to see, because I'm not always socially engaging. I'm not always actively online unless it's business related or something, or an idea or something I'm thinking about. But doing a social gathering like this is perfect. You know what I mean? It's a nice way to know in the future, if I consider getting back into relationships, it's an option. So, you know what I mean? I think it's, so thank you, because your show's very entertaining, what you're putting on, and we're meeting a lot of people. And it's nice to know that I can sit with my elder sister who's older than me and feel comfortable to have reasonings about conversations that have been had, whether it's on yourself or anything else we're looking at online.
Well,
you're part of that. You're part of that movement.
Thank you, babe. We was talking about today, like how long should you wait in a relationship before you give up the cooking?
Ooh, there's no one recipe for all, I'd say, because it's hard to judge. You know, everyone has a different ingredient to the pot, so I can't really say, you know, jump the gun or jump out of a relationship, because, you know, if it's toxic, of course you're gonna leave. That's just normal. If you know that, you know, if it's something you can work towards, I think people forget, as I say, in marriage, through better and worse. But when it gets worse, sometimes people don't want to stick it out, as we can come to that. So it's just one of them. It's about saying that you're going to be reasonable. You're going to find a balance. You know what I mean? You can work with someone and you have your qualities together. If you've got a future plan, you know, you've obviously delved into what you're going to do for the rest of your life together. If it's compatible.
How old are your children, Marcus?
My daughter's 17 years old. I got a son. Yep. My son is 11 years old. And I've got a 6-year-old as well.
Oh my God!
Yeah, so
look,
yeah, I've got a varied bunch of kids.
So, being divorced now, do you feel like, how long have you been divorced for?
About 7 years now in total.
Right. So, do you feel like, has that had any effect on you possibly having another relationship?
I would say yes, a little, because it makes me know that I don't want to make the same mistakes going into future relationships. So I've tried to just make sure I know who I am.
And what was the mistakes, Marcus?
I just feel like just not finding common ground, and sometimes you grow apart because you don't have the same direction in life, and that's sometimes, as it says, it can come from a lot of stems of how you're communicating together. If you can't communicate and it's just not compatible, when you realize, you know, it's like saying positive and negative or a battery, you know what I mean? You just don't connect. You might, if you can work with that, sometimes that works. Sometimes you can totally look at life from 2 different perspectives and it works. But then there's other times when if it's not on the same page, then it can, well, rip the page. That's probably the best thing to say.
Would you?
So it turns the page.
Asking, would you get married again?
I believe I will, possibly in the future, if it was the right reason for the time and the season, and God just said, you know what, this is supposed to be, then by all means I would consider the option. But I'm not feeling like I need to put myself in any form of position. I'm not lacking what I don't understand, if you get where I'm coming from. I understand that, you know, I've been in a chapter and that chapter exists. If you want to, you know, introduce someone into your life, but I don't feel abandonment being alone at the same time. I've just learned to just be. And as you said, with family and your extension of family, no matter where I am in the world, that's still my family. It's still part of my makeup, and it's still part of my future plan, even if you're not getting a response, you know, what you want, because you normally, everyone's sitting at a table and communicating, but if that's not there, then it's just patience. You know what I mean? Patience.
Learning from the mistakes that you've done before which sounds like you're saying, you know, common ground. Sometimes we see the little red flags at the beginning, but we still kind of push through it, or we don't listen to our own intuition and
totally.
and just try to get through. So, you know, if you you know, are you working?
Currently, I'm not. I've been working on a lot of business ventures. I just secured a patent. Believe it or not, I'm a bit of a Dragon's Den kid.
Okay.
So I've been working with a few entrepreneurs. I'm not actively in the working world in the sense of 9-to-5 job. That's the way I should have put it. You know, all I'm actively doing, I got a lot of influential people around the world. I wouldn't even say the UK. That I do a lot of freelancing online. I've just built a platform called virtualofficebusiness.com. It will be here soon. Plug in. Sorry. But yeah, that's just an active market space where people can get together, you know, network with their business and actively, well, transact at the same time.
Okay.
I've just designed a platform for that. And yeah, we should be launching soon. And my main focus around a lot of the people that I'm around are all into business. They're all into, you know, making the world a better place. It's either, you know, just finding real common good for the future. Because right now there's a lot of job creation we need, and
so people are struggling. I'm going to keep it real with you, because the women on here, some of them, their ears are very fast. They heard you say that you've been divorced for 7 years, but your daughter's 6.
Very true.
So they're calculating, like, is your daughter from your previous wife, or?
No, she's not. She's not. All my kids are from the same mother. And I was young, I would say. I'm raising a girl, and I think for a lot of men, their experience with raising girls can go one of two ways. Do you know what I mean? It's just a case of saying, is she going to be a little princess, or you're going to teach her to be a woman in the world? And it's just one of those things that, yeah, I think.
Your last daughter's not from your wife, yeah?
No, my daughter's from my wife. Yes, from the same wife.
They're calculating. These people are calculating. They're like, but you
split.
Okay. So did you just split up when she was pregnant?
No, I didn't.
So after you divorced, you still had a baby together?
Yeah, that's right. No, we were still together. It wasn't after we was divorced. It was before. We had the baby beforehand.
And then, so you've been,
and then we got married.
So your daughter's about 7.
Yeah, that's right. No, 17. 17, sorry.
No,
Did you read?
The last baby.
Oh, yes, 7. That's right.
So the last baby is 7. All your children from your ex-wife.
That's right.
Okay. Let me just comment on these. Hello, ladies. Does that answer your question? Because some of you are mathematicians.
Yeah. I can see some flags there. That's nice. And some of it alive.
9 months. Yes, towards the end of the relationship, they already had a baby, and then they split up. Do you want to know that if the man shave his pubics? What do you want to know next?
Hello. What? Oh, Lord, my God.
But these are questions they got. You know, okay. No, this is what he's saying. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, they're asking. They wanted to know. I know they were asking all that questions. So I just got to hear that, because if they want to ask, I've got to ask, isn't it? So, so have you been on any dates recently?
I haven't been on no dates. I've been, as it says, I've been extremely disciplined. I've been extremely as I said, self-reflecting and making sure that I'm in the right place for my future. I don't wanna dive into no relationships. I don't go out actively. I've kept myself out. Today we've been gardening all day. The weather's been absolutely beautiful.
Lovely. So
and
even better tomorrow. Listen,
created a bar.
Ask you 2 quick things. Your star sign?
I'm a Leo.
Leo, do you want any more children?
Right now, I haven't even explored that.
Okay.
I haven't even explored. I don't pause.
You're not looking for a relationship, but you don't mind having a conversation with people.
I don't mind having a conversation. Of course not. I'm always open to conversation, definitely.
Okay. And your height? This is what they're asking me.
I'm mellow. Yeah, it's birthday.
What's your height? Your height?
Oh, height. Oh, 5'8". I thought you said, am I high? I said, yeah, I'm mellow. I feel very mellow at the moment. Calm.
So you're lean. Are you lean?
I'm not lead. If I was a lead, I'm not lead.
No, it's
I'm
your
okay.
birthday. You're on a birthday vibe, man. Relax on yourself. So
I'm okay. I'm letting my hair, well, letting whatever hair I've got left, and I have got some grey hairs. I'm going to put that out there just in case anybody sees it in the future.
I've got some too. Don't worry. Marcus,
Yeah.
I need to ask you an important question. Do you mind if people slide into your DMs?
Slide into my DMs. Slide into VR Hip Hop, please. VR Hip Hop, you can slide in there. Keep you current. I got a Twitter feed pushing about 49K at the minute, so it's doing all right.
Oh, sorry, people asking, do you eat okra?
I love okra. Give me some okra. I'll happily eat that. Give thanks. Yeah, that side. I was born in the Netherlands. I've got the Jamaican heritage side, and we have the South American side as well from family. So it's all mixed. I can't speak a word of Dutch, but I can understand it.
Okay. Well, listen, baby, they're going to slide in your DMs. Much love to you. Happy birthday for half an hour time.
Take care. God bless.
You too. Even Marcus, well, there you go. Listen, people, I am out of here. I am out. Okay? I am out. I got to look good in the morning. I got to look good. We'll be back next week, Thursday, 9 p.m. For quarantine date nights. This will be up and I'll edit some bits. It's been a fantastic night. I mean, tonight has been fire. I had someone for you, but he came on earlier and had to go. He's a relationship expert. We'll have him back on next week, Thursday. See you tomorrow.